All right, good Sunday morning. I believe it is October 21st. It's very cold outside here. It's 30 degrees. Sun is shining though. And yeah, I want to have a look at this Walgreens exclusive Sally and Mummy Boy, the 25th year anniversary of The Nightmare Before Christmas from Diamond Select. See right there, it says Walgreens exclusive. Well, it doesn't say exclusive, but it says Walgreens. So yeah, what do you say? Well, the box is kind of cool. A little information there. Of course, a window pat. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 windows, so you can actually view this from all sides. And no, I have not found that Jack Skellington yet. So what do you say we crack this open and have a better look? All right, Sally's out of the package. And right away, I just pulled it out of the package, and look at this bum leg right here. Gosh, that drives me nuts. I mean, look at that. I didn't even attempt to make those joints tight. I will say her paint is pretty fantastic. And again, with this line of figures, I mentioned this in previous reviews on these figures. So, so far I don't care which figure it is. These joints are going to have to be handled with kid gloves because they are dainty, these joints. So yeah, hand these to a kid, guarantee they'll be broken minutes. Before we get into Sally, there's a lot to cover on her paint. Let's look at Mummy Boy. See Mummy Boy right there. Let's see what kind of joints he has. Again, taking it very easy. He's got a joint in his shoulder, both shoulders. See if his head has anything. Nope, I wouldn't go forcing that, even if it looks like it might be a separate piece, but I wouldn't go forcing it. And then let's see, the legs have a joint as well. I don't know how well he's going to stand up. However, interesting enough, he has holes for pegs, but they're very tiny. And there's no small peg on there for his foot. So you have this display stem that ports into this display stand, like so. Just like that. And it has 1 knuckle, 2, 3, 4 knuckles, so it's fully posable. You can move it around any way you like. Let's have a look at Sally. I mean, her patch quilt dress is really, really sharp. I mean, you can feel the sculpt in the lines. They're actually embedded. They're not just painted. So they're actually sculpted inside there. Her stitches, where they joined her legs, where the good doctor joined her legs, is actually sculpted. It's not just paint. Very nice figure. Very nice detail, excuse me, in the face. Hopefully you can see that. Her hair is nicely sculpted. Single color on the hair. Very cool figure. Indeed. Her articulation, again, take it easy. You've been warned. You can hear that. You want to be careful. Then her shoulders will go up. And she looks like she has a hinge, so they will go out. No cut in the bicep. And of course, her elbows are all over the place, so double jointed or whatever. I mean, they're just kind of flopping around there. And they will pivot on that pin there. Nothing in the wrist. Nope, nothing in the wrist, so you rely on moving the wrist through the elbow here. Torso looks like it's jointed right there. Again, you've been warned. Be careful. Hear that? So just take it easy. And I'm sure there's some joints under this dress here at the hip. Doesn't feel like it though. And of course, she has these very wobbly knees. And if you want to move her feet sideways, there is nothing in the ankle. So again, rely on the knee joint here to do that. Other than that, there's not much to talk about. I must say, Mummy Boy actually looks pretty good, too. Let's see if we can't get this Sally ported. Bring that down like so. See if we can get this ported into her backside here. So get this in here. This thing's just falling apart 9 ways to Sunday. There. It gives me access to the port in the back where I can actually get some pressure in there. Hopefully. Is that deep enough? A longer one. Yeah. I saw no instructions in that box on how we were supposed to do this, but I think we got it. Now we got to try to pull her hair around to kind of hide that. And then, but once she's on there, boy, you know, she's on there really nicely. So yeah, let's get her set up right there so you guys can get a look. And Mummy Boy goes, yeah, I knew he wasn't going to stand. Who was I crapping? Let's see if I can get his legs to move forward to where he will stand. Yeah, that's not working out so well for me. Now that's just silly. No, he's maybe I got to counterbalance him with his arms out forward. Quite the puzzle. You know, this is not an easy go here. Oh, look at that. That was the formula. Right there. But as long as you don't breathe on him, I'm sure he'll be fine. They are. Anyway, do I recommend this figure? I don't know. I guess if you want to go through all that. Man, these joints are, you know, walking on eggshells. You don't want to breathe when you're doing it. Yeah, there you are. 2018 Diamond Select 25th anniversary of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Sally and the Mummy Boy That Won't Stand. I'll whip out.